One tree planted reached our biggest milestone yet, 100 million trees planted around the world. But how did we do it? How did one tree become 100 million? Meet Matt Hill, the founder and chief environmental optimist of One Tree Planted. In 2014, Matt was working for a sustainable packaging company. He noticed a remarkable growing desire among brands and individuals to make a positive impact on the environment. But many of them didn't know where to start. This got Matt thinking, how can we create an accessible way to make a difference? We can drive less and walk more. We can buy sustainable goods, recycle, eat less meat, and sign petitions for the environment. All these things matter. But what can we put into the world to make it a better place? It all started with one tree. Just one tree produces shade, food, and oxygen. One tree creates habitat and contributes to our ecosystem. One tree can change the world for the better. So, Matt launched One Tree Planted with the simple idea that $1 plants one tree. And why stop at just one? Matt traveled the world for 2 years talking about One Tree Planted's vision, all while teaching marketing in Montreal, shaping the mission from his classroom, and putting together our team. We held our first event with our first ever partner, L'Oreal, and shortly after started working with our first ever planting partner, Zanzibar, a reforestation organization focused on wildfire recovery in British Columbia. After some big firsts with a small but determined team, Matt was ready to focus on One Tree Planted full-time. We took our small nonprofit to a powerful network of environmentally driven individuals, planting partners, communities, and businesses who shared our vision for protecting our planet. In 2018, we hit our first major milestone, 1 million trees. From 1 million to 100 million, here's a look at what we've been up to. In Costa Rica's iconic Osa Peninsula, we've planted trees to restore populations of endangered tree species, create climate corridors, and establish sustainable agroforestry for local communities. We've repaired riparian areas in the Pacific Northwest to restore habitat for the Chinook salmon, a critical food source of the endangered southern resident orca. In Rwanda, we've supported women's empowerment by working with smallholder farmers to create economic opportunity through coffee trees. We partnered with Global Forest Generation to support Acción Andina, the first multi-country grassroots initiative to restore the high-altitude native forests of South America's high Andes. We've planted trees across Australia to restore critical habitat corridors for iconic wildlife and promote healthy bushfire recovery. In collaboration with Plant with Purpose, we supported the Thailand Hill tribes to plant trees and restore degraded farmland for greater security and income. We've helped grow and restore vital nesting grounds for eastern migratory monarch butterflies in central Mexico. Through Terra Fund for AFR 100, we are supporting AFR 100 in its critical work of restoring landscapes across the diverse continent of Africa, each project with a unique story to tell. We have planted trees across the Amazon River Basin to restore degraded land and connect ecosystems from forest to coast. Our urban forestry program is growing rapidly, planting trees to reduce urban heat, increase access to green spaces, and protect clean air and water. As fans ourselves, we are firm believers in the incredible power of sports. Leagues, teams, athletes, and venues have been using their platforms to plant trees for every broken stick, stolen base, and winning race. We've supported all of our 6 pillars, from air quality in Chicago to watersheds in California, to biodiversity in Brazil's Atlantic forest and social impact in Guatemala, to planting fruit trees in India to help alleviate hunger and poverty, and making a positive impact for our climate across the globe. We've planted trees with some of the coolest partners in the world, with powerhouses like the United States Forest Service and CAL FIRE, and in some of the coolest parts of the world, planting trees for platypuses and in Dragon's Nest. We've found some pretty creative ways of getting 100 million trees in the ground, thanks to you. You've helped plant more than 10,000 trees with our reforestation t-shirt. You fundraised at the Cape Town Marathon and at New York Climate Week. You planted trees for chimpanzees with Jane Goodall, answered Trevor Noah's call to action.
Please consider supporting an organization called One Tree Planted.
Peed in the bush with Bush Light, and planted trees with your ticket to Coldplay's tour. Pretty damn cool. You didn't stop there. Over the years, more than 50,000 of you came out to community planting events to volunteer where you live, work, learn, and play. Our team got our hands in the dirt with you at Forest Fest, too, in sun and snow, and we'd do it all over again. From our urban forest and community events to our 854 planting partners, our 724 reforestation projects across 79 countries, 100 million trees. It's hard for us to grasp. 100 million trees, all because of you. The state of the world can feel overwhelming, especially in the face of the climate crisis. There is still so much work to be done, but we believe that our future is bright and green. We are planting these trees with you for our community, our climate, and our future. Individually, we're just people with hope. But together, we're a global movement with the power to change the world. We planted 100 million trees with you, and together, we're going to do it again. It all started with one goal. It all started with one tree. Join us for the next 100 million trees.